Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome to Doki Doki Captive Heart. So, I know little to nothing about this mod, if I'm gonna be totally honest. The only thing I know about it is that it's short, it focuses on Monika. That's it. I don't know anything else
Really?
about
I
it.
didn't even know that. I'm happy now.
I'm saying, it's short, and then it focuses on Monika. That is the only things I know about this mod, so yeah. I did say the next mod was going to be Keeper of Reality. That series would be going alongside this one. Since this mod is so short, I just thought, fuck it. Let me just get this out the way. So, there we go.
There we go.
So yeah. Let us play it, shall we? So, Doki Doki Captive Heart is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated in any way with Team Salvato. It's designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and can be exposed to the official game. I agree.
You agree.
I wish I could not agree, but apparently it's a captive heart, so I'm taken hostage, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, Team
That's an
Traitor?
amazing
That is
logo.
that is a logo and a half.
I love that logo. It's so good.
I guess I should also say, oh god, they have the same problem dimensions as their video is a very low quality as a very low quality video.
You worked with your resources. Respect that.
But, actually, I guess I forgot to mention, I could have also said, that Holly was actually the one that actually recommended that I play this mod, so... in case you don't know Holly, man who made Take-Two. Pretty cool mod. But yeah, let us play this, shall we? Monika, background, interesting. Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Oh, fuck, okay. White screen.
White screen.
Okay. The longest time... I've admired her from afar. She's one of the most popular girls in school. Guys want to be around her. The girls want to be just like her. Her name is Monika. Well, on my way out of school, there she was. Her coral brown hair swaying with her every step. Before I knew it, I found myself walking toward her as if my legs were acting on their own. No! Stop! Why am I even doing this? I have to go before she...
Oh? Hello, Zero. What can I do for you?
Crap! Damn it all to hell! This can't be happening right now. I'm about to make myself look like a total idiot in front of one of the most popular girls in school. Oh, hi, Monika. Fancy seeing you here.
Well, this is where we go to school after all, right?
Oh, right. Please kill me now. Strike me with lightning. Have me swallowed into the earth. Anything to end my suffering.
I'm just messing with you, so relax. You're right though. We haven't seen all that much of each other lately, have we?
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, you know, considering we've shared classes in the past. You don't remember?
Why do you remember?
I feel like she would only remember if he talked to her, right?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't remember. Why do you remember that then? Yeah, I do, but I just didn't think you ever noticed me. That's all. Monika giggles to herself. Did I say something funny? Looks like I made you laugh. That's my first victory of the day.
Of course I noticed you, silly. We even worked together on some group projects.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh god damn, MC, how did you wait? Now MC, that of course that's how she recognized you. Well, how did you not know she would recognize you?
Didn't think you would ever notice me. I literally worked in a project with her.
I didn't think you would remember the guy who you worked with a bunch of group projects with, apparently. Dude, at least know your name, you know? I can vaguely recall some instances of working with her in the past. The only thing was that I was too nervous to ever really talk to her. The fact she's talking to me now so casually is boggling my mind.
Well, hopefully I'll see you around more. Don't be a stranger, Zero. If you see me, don't be too scared to say hello, alright?
Yeah, you got it. As Monika turns away to continue walking, I suddenly feel something come over me. It's as if someone else was controlling me for a small window of time. Monika, wait! Stops and turns her heel to face me again. He looks at me somewhat confused. Then I end up doing something I never figured I'd do in a million years. I like you, Monika. Please go out with me. I feel my cheeks flush as I cover my mouth with my hands and turn away in shame. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you don't say I like you that quickly, first of all. Just ask her out. Did I seriously just say that to her? No. If anything, I blurted it out to her. It's like the same thing. I glanced over at Monika, who was about as surprised as I am. Her cheeks just as red as mine.
Wait, what? Zero, do you mean that?
Please kill me now. Well, thinks I'm an idiot if she already didn't before. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just humiliated myself in front of my high school crush who happens to be super popular. Okay, I appreciate these like little like inner monologues, but I feel like they're starting to overstay their welcome for the scene for this scene. like a lot of them are also just like retreads of like him earlier saying like please kill me. It's like I get it. But it's like I kind of feel like some of them just kind of they're starting to overstay. Like make him talk more.
Yeah.
Like make him just do it now. That's all. As I turn away again, getting ready to run for the hills, I notice Monika smile at me.
Alright, Zero. I know you're not the kind of person to joke around about things like this.
How? How do you know that I'm not? We barely know each other.
Something's going on.
How would she know this? Because he said I barely talked to her, so that means she barely has an understanding of our character. She'd only know who we are by our face, so she doesn't know anything about our personality if we barely talk to her.
Does she stand and watch you from afar?
That's what I'm saying. Does she stand and watch us from afar?
You're very honest and sincere. At least, that's the impression you made on me, anyway.
Oh, okay. I don't know, that's still very... it's very strong of it. I don't think I made that strong of an impression.
Monika meets someone. Oh, you're definitely a great person.
Yeah, I don't think Monika's the type of person to jump to conclusions like that, yeah. Maybe Sayori would be, but I don't think Monika would.
Yeah.
You really mean that?
Hey, I just said that.
I'm briefly taken aback by that, but Monika's laughter puts me more at ease.
Of course I do, Zero. I value things like trust and honesty very deeply. Alright?
Closes her eyes and seems to ponder on that thought, before opening them and looking right into mine intensely.
I can't refuse when you ask me so nicely, so the answer is yes.
Wait, what? I mean, wait, didn't she already agree? She said alright earlier. She said, alright, I know you're not the kind of person to joke around about things like this, so that's kind of already like a, like an agreement, right?
Can this scene end now?
That's mean.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just like...
It's very drawn out, yes.
It's repeating itself over
Yeah,
and over.
it's very drawn out. This scene is very drawn. They drew this out a lot. What the fuck?
What?
It became Vigilante now. It doesn't have the background anymore. What happened?
You know why? Because they didn't know how to put a background either.
They did though! It was the background the entire time, but now it's not there anymore.
Oh, that's gotta be a bug then, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, wait, what?
Are you surprised?
Well, yes. I didn't think you'd accept my confession to you.
Hey, now don't sell yourself short, Zero. I know you're a good guy with a caring heart. With that in mind, I'll hold you to that if you don't treat me right.
No. I swear. I promise. I want to treat you with love and respect.
No need to worry, Zero. I was just teasing you a bit. I have to say, you seem to get flustered very easily.
Monika strides over to me as I'm trying to pull myself together. Then moves to my right side, getting close to my ear.
I like that.
And with that, I find myself falling apart again out of embarrassment and nervousness.
Alright, looks like starting today, you and I are officially a couple.
What couple? Whoa! You're only you haven't even gone on your date yet. Yeah, that's not how that works. When you go out with somebody, you go out, and then depending on how the date works, you can either A, not become a couple and you just had a date, or B, become a couple.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how that works. You didn't even go on your date yet. You're going a little too fast, Monika.
This is a dream MC's having.
I'll see you later, Zero. I have to get home before it gets too late.
Yeah, see you later. I wave to her as I watch her swaying ponytail disappear into the distance. And what I could only call a bizarre twist of fate, I am now dating the girl of my dreams. With her beauty and intelligence, she could probably run the world. With her natural charisma, I bet she really could if she wanted to. It doesn't seem too shocking that she's so popular and likable among all my peers. Despite sharing many classes over these last few years, I never really did speak much to her. In the rare times I have spoken to her, she always spoke to me nicely. That's not quite why I fell for her, though. I was immediately taken by her charms, as well as her positive and cheerful demeanor. Adding that to her already kind personality, and she's like a dream come true. I have to also admit that it feels as though she has an aura of mystery surrounding her, which also might have drawn me closer to her just out of fascination. Once I reach my house, I begin to wonder something to myself. Considering the aura of mystery she gives off, how much do I know about her outside of what she does related to school? How do I feel about her? Is this just some silly high school crush, or could it be something more? Well, one thing I do know is that I for sure like Monika, and want to make her happy. I want her to keep smiling and never stop. This guy's pretty committed.
Yeah?
Who the hell?
Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh my god, new characters.
She's very tall.
It's Kotonawa. How you say her name? Kotanawa? Kotanawa?
Something like that.
I've never given her a voice before, I don't think. Finally comes the time. That's a new character, yeah. She was for the canceled mod.
Yeah.
The hell? What does she sound like? What does she say here? I guess she might have some Yuriisms. I don't know. This is...
Maybe?
Ah. So it looks like the rumors were true then. Yeah. Monika's gotten herself a new boyfriend. And I guess it was only a matter of time. It's only natural, right? Although I can't say I've seen him around our school very much.
Huh? Him?
Oh, I share math and history with him. Well, we don't talk very much. Well, in any case, hopefully these two get along well. Whatever happened to her last boyfriend? What was his name?
Mark?
Yes, thank you. I haven't seen much of him around. I didn't even know they broke up.
There's some idle chatter and gossip around me as I walk beside Monika. It's a Friday afternoon and classes have just ended. Today, she invited me over to her house for some kind of surprise. I'm not one to ask questions, so I decided to go along with it. You guys still haven't gone out. You still haven't gone out on an actual date. You can't just go out without going on a date.
Well, you go out with me, yes.
Like, at this point, you basically just asked Monika, Monika, can you please be my girlfriend? And then she just said, okay. Like, that's literally what just happened. And I'm like, jeez. That is the fact. If that's all it took, shit.
I feel like they should have, cause like they wanted to start off with like them getting together. I feel like there should have been like some backstory with them that we just didn't see.
Or they
Like
could have
they
at
knew
least
each other and
yeah,
stuff.
or they could have at least said their date was off screen or something, man. It definitely felt super rushed into like they're dating now. It's like, geez, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they definitely wanted you to start off this mod with them already together, and they just didn't know how to do it. But it's like the way they did it was so weird.
Yeah.
I'm not one to ask questions, so I decided to go along with it. After all, who would I be to turn down a chance of spending time with my wonderful girlfriend?
Alright, here we are.
I feel frozen in place. I'm seriously at Monika's house. My legs don't feel like moving. Great. When I do want my legs to do their job, they won't. When I don't want them to, they end up moving on their own.
Come on, silly. There's no need to be afraid.
Only takes me by the hand and guides me to her front door. I've never been to a girl's house before, let alone the house of a really popular girl. Can't blame me for being so nervous. Okay, they're just like, oh, they faded inside, okay.
Ooh.
Alright, well, step inside.
I do as she says, and the reality of this moment hits me. I'm in a girl's house. Monika's house.
I haven't had anyone over in such a long time. Anyway, since you've been so patient with me, how about I tell you about my little surprise?
Oh, right. So, what did you want to show me?
Oh, well, I'm not going to show you anything. At least, not right now. I just wanted to prepare a nice meal for you as a thank you for being such a great boyfriend.
Already? We've only been a couple for about a day or so.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
What do you mean? What they're already dating? I don't know.
What is Monika doing?
I don't know what's going on in this mod.
Even so, I just wanted to do something special for you. I don't need any reason for that now, do I?
I suppose not. Well, you drive a hard bargain. But you know I can't turn down a gift of any sort from you, Monika.
Well, it'll take me a while to get everything ready. Why don't you go wait in the living room and make yourself at home while I prepare our food?
Is that okay?
Of course it is. I'm the only one home today, so it's no problem at all.
She literally told you to go do it. Why would you say, is that okay? I guess I feel like it could have been worded like, are you sure that's okay? Instead of, is that okay?
Yeah.
Monika directs me to the living room and circles me to have a seat on her couch. Though a bit fidgety, I comply and take a seat on the right end of the couch. She promptly takes a seat on the left. I thought she was making our food. Oh, okay, she's asking about what tea we like. Okay, makes sense.
So, what kind of tea do you like?
Sweet tea, though I'm a fan of green tea, and black tea as well. Bro,
Black-
so is Yuri! As we've learned from DDLC Plus, Yuri loves green tea!
I like green tea. I love black tea. Black tea is goated,
I don't
bro.
think I've ever had black tea.
Black tea's like really, it's like nice and sweet. It's good for people who don't like tea.
Oh, I've never actually tried that. I might like it. Because I don't like tea.
Sweet tea is also like that.
Alright, I'll see what I have. If you don't like the tea, don't force yourself to drink it. Feel free to just leave it alone, and I'll try and find something else for you.
Hey, well, don't trouble yourself on my behalf, Monika.
Thank you for being so understanding, Zero. As I said, it's not often I have company over. Oh, by the way, how long do you think you could stay over?
I'm a bit startled by that question. At that moment, Monika realizes her words can be taken in an entirely different context.
Oh, well, I don't mean that in a weird way or anything like that. I'd like to have ample time to make sure I get everything ready for you.
Well, considering it's the weekend, and my mother's out of town, it's not like I have to be home by a certain hour. So I guess I can stay as long as I want.
Okay, good. I won't want to have you staying out too late, though. Even if she's not here, I wouldn't feel right keeping you over and making your mom worry. So go ahead and make yourself at home. Just don't leave without having eaten my special dinner. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it comes out great.
She sounds like she's gonna poison him.
I was about to say, this is, yeah, something's gonna happen. I think there's a reason it's called Captive Heart. I feel like we're, like, being taken by Monika. She's gonna
Oh my
kidnap
god,
us.
she's gonna
Yeah, this is gonna be
us.
Monika, and we have to, like, escape. This is an escape room.
This is amazing. That would be amazing.
You know, I wouldn't do something like that, Monika. That reminds me. What about your parents? Where are they at?
Oh, don't worry. They're both out for today. Something about a business trip that'll take all weekend long.
She's rather dismissive about that question. But I don't want to pry or anything, so I just go with it.
They're locked in the closet.
Yeah, our parents are dead. She's murdered them.
Oh my lord.
Don't worry, I'll introduce you to them later. I'm sure they would love to meet you. Anyway, I think it's about time I get started on that dinner for the both of us. Like I said, just make yourself at home and I'll get the food ready. You can watch TV if you'd like to while you wait.
Monika gives me a cheerful smile as she gets up and makes her way over to the kitchen. 2 months pass before boredom kicks in. I decide to take Monika up on her offer to check out what's on TV. So far, nothing really interesting. Okay, there's like some guy. Okay. Gentlemen, behold, this is Unicorn. Soon the Earth is going to be a part of me. Ninja consultant? What? Who?
What is that? What?
What is going?
Interesting TV show.
What is going on the TV?
Doesn't sound boring. I would watch this.
Whoa! Before I can fulfill my ambitions, I need a lot of transforming parts, you see. Just another rerun. My boredom takes a hold of me again and decide to get up and walk around a bit. Obviously not to go sneaking around, mind you, but to just get an idea of what the house looks like. I leave the TV on as background noise. Take a glance at some of the decorations on the wall, which aren't anything too fancy. I look around me some more. Clock on the wall, calendar in front of me. It all seems like a pretty normal place. And again, what should I have been expecting? Behind me, there's a fish on a plaque hung up on the wall? Wait, what? Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't think about it too much. I guess my better judgment, I wandered to the kitchen checking on Monika. The kitchen seems to be rather quaint as well. It almost kind of reminds me of my kitchen back home for some reason. Yeah, you know, it looks actually very similar to my kitchen.
Nearly exactly the same.
What the hell? This is quite the coincidence. As I look around, I'm broken from my train of thought by Monika's voice.
Zero. You know what they say, too many chefs in the kitchen spoil the goulages. It won't take me too long to get everything ready, I promise.
You can't see me put the cyanide in the food.
Yeah. Can't see me put you can't see her put the poison in. Come on now, Zero, get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Sorry. I guess I just wandered out here out of curiosity. Over here out of curiosity.
Alright. In any case, please don't wander around the house too much.
Oh. Come on, Monika. What do you take me for?
I'm just making sure. The last thing I would want
The last thing I would want would be... Okay, there you go, yeah. I'm just being weird. Hold up.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The last thing I would want would be for a guy to be in my room. I don't have it messy or anything, but it's a girl's room after all.
Something in there.
I'd never do that to you. It's an invasion of privacy. Also, the way she said that, just with that stern-ass face, she didn't even, like, blush or anything. She's just like, I don't want a guy in my room.
Don't go in my room.
Don't do it! Or I will fucking kill you.
That's exactly why I don't want you in there. I don't want a guy in there.
You will die for this food. The poison's right there. Glad to see you're on the same page then. I will kill you.
I give her a simple nod as I start to back away. Uh-huh.
Why do I I love like this concept of Monika like being so fucking like like kidnapping him by
Because she is, most likely. The mod isn't doing a very good job of hiding it. I'm 90% sure that's the twist of this.
It's so funny. I like it.
I'm 90% sure the twist is that Monika kidnaps us. Like, it's called Captive Heart.
She definitely
She's
does.
acting super fucking strange. It's definitely like...
But I find it so interesting.
I just die of embarrassment if you started going through all my things and personal belongings.
Right. So, can you tell me where the bathroom is?
Go all the way down the hall and then turn left, which also happens to be next to my room.
Monika glares at me as if to reiterate her previous point. She wants us to do this.
Don't go in my room, please.
Don't go in my room now, even though I keep the door unlocked and it's right next to the bathroom.
And there's totally things that I don't want you to be rummaging around in.
You can't go in there.
Right. Okay, thanks.
And I will not supervise you as you go down the hall.
I back out of the kitchen and make my way to the bathroom. Yawning. TV is still going as I make my way over to the hallway. I'm gonna kill all of you!
Oh.
We should be saying that to you, Glavion! Super Hanneki Hero Force, assemble! This is a good episode, but right now I have better things to attend to. Besides, I've seen this episode at least 20 times by now. Oh!
What? Oh
I
my
get
God,
to
this is
choose.
interactive.
Alright, so where are we going? We're going to the bathroom,
bathroom.
right? So it's in the hallway. Alright, where was the bathroom?
She says all the way down the hall to the left beside her bedroom.
So it's this. There you go. I proceed to the bathroom and take care of business. Nice.
Should have went into her room.
Shut up. As I'm washing my hands, I'll take a moment to splash some water on my face. I think I'm feeling more nervous about this than I thought I did. Dry my hands and my face, and I noticed something caught on one of the drawers for the sink. And I know I said I wouldn't go snooping around, but I'm sure she would understand when I'm trying to help. Upon closer inspection, it seems to be a torn paper scrap. What even is this? I decided to look over it for myself. I had a test in school today. To the surprise of no one, I managed to do pretty well on it like I always do. I'm a very prudent student after all, and I give everything I've got to whatever I apply myself to. Okay.
Okay.
It seems to be a diary entry. Recognize Monika's pristine handwriting, so I guess this belongs to her. I turn it around and notice something is written on the back.
How does he know that? How does he know her?
Her
writing?
handwriting? Yeah, that's kind of weird, yeah. At the entrance. The entrance? What? What even is this? I should probably just ignore this. I know I should, but then my curiosity gets the better of me. I swear, my curiosity is going to be the death of me. Like that one saying about the cat. Diary scraps seem harmless enough, but at the entrance? What could this mean? Is this part of a set of instructions, or a clue to something? No, don't be crazy. Fine. End this crazy train of thought. I guess I'll just look around and prove to myself nothing is going on. For the entrance, I guess. I look through the cupboards and pass over some of the slippers for guest use. There's some shoes lined up neatly in one of them, and they appear to be rather dusty. Eyes widen to see what looks to be another paper scrap in one of the shoes. Take it for myself and read it over.
I love giving everything I can to what I love, whether it be my schoolwork or my extracurricular activities. A lot of the other things I love to do require money, though. I do get money from my parents, but mostly for emergencies. Besides, I don't want to rely on them forever. I have to learn to stand up on my own 2 feet, after all. Lucky for me, Megan offered me a part-time job at her uncle's cafe. Doing that just seemed to add more stress on me. A little too much stress, if you ask me. Still, I need to have money on me in case I need any school supplies or clothes. This will be a good experience for me as well.
I knew that Monika was captain of the tennis team for school and that her friend Megan was her co-captain, but Then I realized she was under so much stress from the sound of things. Turn the diary scrap over, and sure enough, there's something written on the back of this one, too. Dad's trophy. Dad's trophy. This is almost starting to feel like some kind of bizarre scavenger hunt, the more I think about it. And behold, would have seemed I found myself caught up in it. Guess I've come this far, so there's no point in giving up now. Thinking back, I did see the weird fish on the wall hanging there like some kind of trophy. Maybe that's the trophy? Guess what, that was in the living room? Lock hands and assume Henkai Force, circle formation! Go! Increase our power! Ah, no! My dream is ruined! Come and help me! Somebody quickly! Get him! I passed by the TV to observe the large fish hung up on the wall in front of me. There's an engraving at the bottom of the plaque. Big Bertha. An obvious name for an obviously big fish, I guess. A bit too on the nose for my tastes, but now isn't the time to think about it. As awkward as this whole thing is, I inspect the fish from all angles to figure out what the clue meant. Here's the trophy, but now what? I carefully take it down from the wall, and as I do so, a torn piece of paper falls out from behind the plaque. Thank goodness I didn't have to look inside the fish. I take the paper, and sure enough, it's another torn diary scrap.
Unbelievable. I got yet another confession this week. Not to sound vain, but seriously, how many love confessions have I gotten this month alone? I often forget that I'm very popular among my peers, and I think popularity would lead to so much strangeness. Still though, I do wish I could find the right guy for me. Even though I'm popular, I feel like no one knows me that well. And if this guy's just looking for a boost in popularity, or if he's serious about wanting to be my boyfriend. I just wish I could have an actual, meaningful relationship with love, trust, and dedication. Is that much to ask? I don't want to bother with anyone if they aren't going to take this seriously. I feel better about the whole thing if I were already falling in love with the guy when he confesses to me. Alright, saying I love you just seems like rushing things too much. Especially when you barely know me.
I hadn't thought of it, but considering how popular she is, I guess Monika does get a lot of guys asking her out. Or in this case, straight up confessing their love for her. Yeah, like you. It's quite literally what you did.
But she accepted for some reason. You're gonna die.
Yeah. I'm to think of it. Aren't those two girls talking about another guy who confessed to her? Well, whatever. Yeah, Mark. He was probably her last victim. Mark is dead.
Mark is dead.
We're gonna find Mark.
They said that they haven't seen him around.
Yeah, we're gonna find Mark in this house, I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
This entire thing is gonna be like something where Monika's secretly a yandere killer.
He's in her room.
Yeah. Maybe Monika's a secret yandere killer. Looking over the diary scrap again and remembering the previous one, I suddenly feel guilty inside. The more I think about it, the more I realize I truly don't know too much about Monika personally outside of the talk around the school. I can't help but wonder why she accepted my confession to her. I snapped out of my daze and I remember to look at the other side of the paper. Are you going to stay the night? Is that a question or a proposition? Oh, now's the time to think that way, Zero.
Bless you.
Thank you. And again, well, given how Monika enjoys teasing me, I guess it wouldn't be out of the question that I'm going to hate myself for doing this, but something tells me I need to look somewhere in Monika's room. I'm sorry, Monika. It's your fault for hiding these diary scraps all over the house. I guess I'm going to Monika's room. Oh, okay, never mind. Was it this one? Okay, no, it was this one. There we go. Alright. Go to the door that isn't the bathroom and gently turn the doorknob. Palms are sweating and my muscles tighten. Then, with my better judgment once again, I gently open the door.
Dead guy.
Of course he does.
Oh.
Well, done it now. No going back.
I'm jealous of that view.
Officially broken into a girl's bedroom, and now you're going to snoop around for some cryptic diary scrap. Yeah, then anyone would believe me if I told them. Now Sayori would have a field day teasing me. I turn on the light and look around the room. There's a bookshelf on one end, desk on the other. As I make my way to the bed, I notice a picture on her nightstand. It seems we have Monika and her parents, who all seem very happy. Wait, what am I doing? Stop wasting time! Just get this over with and get out! Drop to the floor and look under the bed. It's probably the easiest place to start without doing any noticeable damage. Sure enough, there's a torn diary scrap.
Lately, I've been wondering to myself if I'm truly happy. Why am I feeling this way? Is there something in life that I've missed somewhere? Am I not happy? I feel like I should be. I know it sounds silly, but I hope I can have a truly happy life. You know, finding that special someone and buying a house together. Maybe have a well-paying job. Best of all, I would love to spend as much time with my husband and children as much as possible. I'd go to work, come home, spend as much time with my wonderful children, and end the day by resting with my dearest future husband.
This kind of reminds me of the last diary scrap I found. Monika seems to value family a lot. I imagine I would get laughed at if I told anyone, but I've often thought about having something like that as well in the future. I would love to find someone special, buy a house together, and have a loving family someday. Although, considering I'm still in high school, it's probably too early to think about all that. Look at the other side of the paper. It says nothing! Oh! It's proper for a guest to wear these around the house. Okay, it's the sandals. That one was pretty straightforward. Well, I guess it's back to the entrance for me. Oh yeah, the sandals to the entrance, right. Let me get out of this room before I'm caught! Weird that I'd have to pass by the entrance twice, but oh well. No point questioning things now. I look over to the guest slippers lined up neatly by the door. On further inspection, I find a torn diary scrap.
My heart is beating so fast right now. I swear, I feel like I could fly if I wanted to. There's this guy I've had my eye on named Mark, and he confessed to me today. This feels too good to be true. You could say I'm literally on cloud 9 right now with the way I'm feeling. I know I said it before, but I get so many confessions from the guys at school. But deep down, I don't think they're serious. Even then, half the time, they're from guys I'd rather not like to get a confession from. With Mark, though, I don't feel that. So I decided to take a chance on him and accept his feelings. I kind of wonder if maybe Mark will be the one. If he'll be the one who understands me.
Mark. Now I remember. That was the guy Mio and Katanawa were talking about. Strange. Monika seemed to like this guy. Where is he now? I used to see him once in a while around school, but then he just vanished. There's been gossip around school about what happened to him, but it's all senseless rumors and nonsense. I turn the diary scrap around. It's too hot to play. This one is kind of confusing. Kind of reminds me of a song my mom used to listen to on the radio. Alright. Think. Figured out the one with the bed, so you can figure this one out too. Again, that one was just me being stupid. Wait, an idea. I have to play my cards right. Is it to go to the kitchen?
Kitchen?
Monika's still busy making food as I step into the kitchen. She won't get suspicious. I go over to the fridge and open it as quietly as I can. Hot days outside. What's a better way to cool off than with something nice and cold? At least, that's my logic. The obvious choice would be the freezer. I gently open the freezer door and look around. Behind some popsicles is a folded piece of paper. I take it in my head.
Zero, what are you doing here?
Crap! I clutch my fist around the paper and then grab a popsicle. Oh, hey, Monika! I'm sorry, I was feeling a bit parched, so I felt like a popsicle. I didn't want to upset you again, so I wanted to be nice and quiet.
Oh. Aw, well, that's nothing to feel bad about. I guess it is taking me a little bit longer than I expected to have dinner ready. No need to worry. Just don't overdo it, okay? I want you to have a healthy appetite when the food is ready, okay?
You've got it. Flashing a warm smile as I hightail it out of the kitchen. Damn, that was close. Okay, let's see what this diary scrap says. Assuming it wasn't ruined by the ice or the popsicle juices.
I feel like no one truly understands me. My friends don't seem to know me all that well. My parents are constantly pressuring me to do well in school. It's like they don't even care about my feelings. It feels as though there's no one out there who gets me. You know?
I'm starting to think this is all like some like thing where like Monika snaps because he's like going through all this stuff.
Probably. This one seems to be building off of from the last two entries. Monika has been under a lot of stress lately. I can't help but feel terrible inside. I'm one of those people that don't know her well enough. I also had no idea her parents are putting her through this. My mom was never one to force me to do anything beyond my capabilities. Seems the same can't be said for Monika's parents. Over to the other side of the paper. Study X study. I have a few ideas for what this could mean. For now, though, my first order of business should be to toss out this popsicle stick now that I'm finished with it. There doesn't seem to be a trash can in here, so I guess it's back to the kitchen for me. I walk back into the kitchen again, except this time I'm not trying to be stealthy. Monika's over to me, but I wave the popsicle stick in my hand for her to see. Smiles at me and turns back to a boiling pot. As I toss the stick away, I hear her yelp in pain.
Ah! Ah, damn it!
Monika? Are you okay? Tore their mouth. Monika rushes to the sink and starts dousing her hand with water.
You burnt herself.
Fine. I just... well...
Seems hesitant to speak. Almost looks ashamed.
I wasn't paying attention just now when my hand brushed up against the boiling pot. So I just...
Oh, right after she looked my way, she must have... Monika, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Sorry? For what?
At this point, what am I not sorry for? The obvious thing right now is for distracting her, but from her diary scraps, I can't help but feel like an awful person. As she dries off her hand, I take it in mind and squeeze it gently.
Zero? What? I've never had my hand held like this before. In fact, I don't think I've ever really been alone like this with a guy before.
Monika's understandably flustered, as am I. She's kind of adorable when she's flustered. Honestly, I can't say why I felt like I had to do this. Maybe it's the guilt I'm feeling deep down, or maybe it's because I never want to see her sad or in pain. I could do whatever I can to make sure she's always smiling.
Zero, I don't know what to say. I'm just...
Before this gets any more awkward than it already is, I let go. I'm sorry for distracting you just now. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Aw, don't blame yourself for that. It's not like you burned me yourself. It was an honest mistake. I should have been paying better attention, that's all. Please, don't feel bad, Zero. I know you'd never intentionally try to hurt me.
Thank you, Monika. I just don't like seeing you get hurt.
You took me by surprise there. I didn't realize you were so sensitive.
Monika's blushing to herself as she looks away from me.
Thank you.
Throws her arms around me without warning, really catching me off guard.
I'm not sure why, but I think I needed that.
Monika sighs happily as I return her hug. After a moment, we finally break apart.
Okay, back to business. I hate to ask, but if you can just wait a little bit longer, that would be much appreciated.
You've got it. We both smile at each other as we turn away and go back to our respective stations. Damn. I might have to lay off watching Super Henkei Hero Force Go as much. Speaking of which, let's go back to the living room. Playing the next episode on TV. The Super Henkei Hero Force better prepare for the deaths because they're gonna die! They're all doomed and heading to their own graves. With Lord Glevian gone, now I will assume control over the War Makers. Then I will send those fools to hell! Must be a marathon today. Well, considering it's all reruns anyway, not missing much. I have other matters to attend to now. The clue said study X study, right? Unfortunately, there's only one other place I can think of to go right now that involves studying in this house. Monika's bedroom. I hate to do this, but looks like I'm going back in. Alright, and we're gonna stop the episode here.
Okay.
So I did hear this was not too long. So considering we're about, what, 45 minutes in? I think the next part will probably be the final one if I had to guess. Because I did hear this wasn't too long of a mod. So far, it's interesting.
Is this like a demo or is this just a short mod?
It's just a short mod.
Okay.
So far, it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's
I like this. I like this little interactive map thing.
the little interactive map thing is interesting. It's something where it's like, I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know why more mods don't do it. It's like, it's not really, it's like, I think more mods don't do it because it could kind of break flow from actual stories. I feel like if you were to use this map, it would have to be like a main gameplay mechanic, like how it is here, like a main key element of the story. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting idea. So far, this is alright, I guess. There's some awkward dialogue exchanges, I feel, to some degree. I don't really know all about that. But something, but I like this whole unraveling story type thing that's going on right now. It's getting pretty interesting.
I can't wait for Monika to kidnap us and try and kill us.
Yeah, depending on what Monika's actual motives are here, I'm starting to feel like... I'm starting, depending on what actually gets uncovered. If Monika ends up being like this crazy yandere who's like trying to kill us, then it's like, I might have to dock some points. Because I'm like, why did you use Monika for this? It's like, I feel like you could have easily used like Yuri and it would have made more sense.
I think it's funny.
No, to say, it's like you could have easily had like Yuri to be obsessive. But yeah. Anyway, if you want to download this for yourself, the link's in the description below. And yeah. This has been Zero. Peace.